Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Tuesday, May 2nd, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money, and if you are interested in props and parlay picks, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link to our Patreon and to our new channel in the description and comments section below. Atlanta Braves vs Miami Marlins. Atlanta was supposed to have an off day on Monday, but has to play a doubleheader against the Mets. On Tuesday, the Braves are set to start right-hander Bryce Elder, who's 2-0 with a 2.17 ERA. On the road this season, the righty is 2-0 with a 2.38 ERA, and in his career against the Marlins, he's 0-2 with a 3.54 ERA, and he went 5.1 innings, allowing 4 runs on April 26 against Miami. The pitching staff has a team ERA of 3.37, which ranks third. Atlanta is forced to play a doubleheader in New York and will then travel to begin its series against Miami on the road, which is why I like the Marlins on the money line in this spot. Alcantara was solid in his last start against the Braves, while Miami will also be well rested here. Bryce Elder, meanwhile, has been hit hard by this Marlins lineup. As well, Miami is 10-6 at home this season and although the Braves are 11-2 on the road, this is a rare good spot to fade them on the road. I expect Alcantara to deal as there should be a correction of him being better this season. Take the Marlins money line. I also like the under here as I expect Atlanta's bats to struggle having played a doubleheader on Monday and then traveling. Meanwhile, this is a good pitching matchup as both have been solid and I expect both to have success against the lineups. This season, the Marlins are 16-12-1 in hitting the under and at home are 12-3-1 in hitting the under. Atlanta, meanwhile, is 7-5-1 in hitting the under on the road, and in the 4 games they have played, the game has gone for 10.25 runs per game, but with better pitchers and Atlanta on no rest, I like the under here. Take the under here. Pittsburgh Pirates vs Tampa Bay Rays. The Pirates are 29 to begin the season as Pittsburgh has surprised a few pundits in the early going of the season. The Pirates have won 11 of their last 13 games as they have dominated their opponents using stellar pitching and low-scoring games for a majority of their outings during this streak. In their latest game, the Pirates lost the final game of a 3-game set to the Nationals on Sunday, April 30th. The Pirates were going for the sweep as they won games 1 and 2 against Washington. The Nationals topped the Pirates 7-2. Brian Reynolds and Tucupita Marcano were the 2 batters to drive in the runs against the Nationals. Pittsburgh's Johan Oviedo started the game and lasted just 2.1 innings. He allowed 7 earned runs and 9 hits in the outing. The Rays and the Pirates will more than likely be pitching a ton of relievers on Tuesday night. The Pirates have not announced their starter as of Monday evening, but the Pirates will go with Guerra, who has been strictly a reliever this year. That means offense and will be the play on Tuesday night. The Rays have the best defense in baseball. In 5 of their 6 losses this season, they scored 3 runs or less. That won't happen on Tuesday night as they have a home record of 14-2. Take the Rays to cover. 2 great offenses in all ballpark that will be home run friendly in Tampa. This game will hit the over easily as this will be a bullpen game for each club. The Rays total has gone over 9.5 runs in 3 of their last 4 games. The Pirates total has reached 9 runs or more in 5 of their last 6 games. The over is the play on Tuesday night. New York Mets vs Detroit Tigers. The New York Mets have not been too bad of an offense as they were earlier in the year, as they have climbed up to 15th in baseball with a .725 ops while scoring 4.5 runs per game. A huge reason for this early success has been their ability to swipe bags without getting caught by the opposing battery. So far this season, they are stealing 25 bases while only being caught 3 times as a team. First baseman Pete Alonso, .920 ops, 11 HR, has been off to an incredible start and looks to be one of the frontrunners for the NL MVP award. If other players in the lineup can continue to hit and get on base in front of him, this Mets team can really be a force offensively while they try to recover on the pitching side of things. The Detroit Tigers have not been known as an offensive team this season as they are 29th in baseball with a .628 ops while scoring 3.26 runs per game this year. The offense has not really been able to get going though on the base pads as they have only stolen 15 out of 22 bases so far this season. First baseman Spencer Torkelson, .575 ops, 2 HR, has been struggling at the plate and if he can get going that can really provide a little bit of a spark for this Tigers lineup. There is a clear difference in terms of talent between these two teams, as the Mets are built for now, while the Tigers seem like a team more built for the future. Joey Lucchesi has been off to a phenomenal start throughout the season, while Michael Lorenzen has been struggling to get going on the mound as he is struggling with his location. All in all, take the New York Mets to win on the road here after their doubleheader as the overall better team. Our team pick is New York Mets. Neither team has been able to get base hits consistently, as the Mets are 19th in MLB with a .241 team batting average, while the Tigers are down at 28 with a .222 batting average as a whole. These bullpens have both been doing a decent job thus far, as New York is 11th in the majors with a 3.55 reliever ERA, while Detroit is hovering at 20th in MLB with a 4.40 bullpen ERA so far. Go with the under as it seems to be the better opportunity to hit, as the Mets are going to be sluggish and the Tigers are not an offensive team as the numbers have shown. Our total pick is under 8.5 runs. Chicago Cubs vs Washington Nationals. The Cubs got back to their winning ways on Monday, following a frustrating weekend that ended with 3 losses all by 1 run in Miami. Chicago bounced back with a 5-1 victory on Monday at Washington behind home runs and multi-hit performances from shortstop Dansby Swanson and left fielder Ian Happ, as well as 7 innings of 1-run baseball by starting pitcher Drew Smyly, 3-1. Second baseman Nico Horner extended his consecutive games on base streak to 26 with a single in the 5th inning on Monday. Horner is now batting .323 on the season and is an important piece of the Cubs batting order that ranks second in the MLB in batting average, .276, and OPS, .795, and 4th in runs per game, 5.4. They're also in the top 10 in home runs, 39, and stolen bases, 26. Horner leads the team in batting average and stolen bases, 10, while third baseman Patrick Wisdom has provided a power surge with a team-best 10 home runs. Newcomers Swanson and center fielder Cody Bellinger have also been productive in their first season in Chicago. Bellinger has 7 home runs and 23 runs scored, while Swanson is hitting .301 after a 3-for-5 day at the plate on Monday. It's hard to go against the Cubs in this spot, as they're 16-11 against the run line this season and have a winning record on the road. They've pieced together arguably the best defense in the National League and have really good balance of power hitters that can drive in the speedsters at the top of the order who are hitting for high averages. I think it's going to be another long day for Trevor Williams, who is 4-7 lifetime against the Cubs with a 5.19 ERA in 15 appearances. The Nationals have not been good at home this season, and the run differentials of these two teams tells the whole story. Washington has a -30 run differential, while Chicago is +47. I like the Cubs on Tuesday. I like the over in Tuesday's game as we roll into May. Williams has a career ERA of 4.68 in the month of May, which is his second highest for any month. Wisniewski doesn't have enough MLB experience yet to have pitched in May, but given his track record so far this season, the over seems like a safe play. His 1.52 whip is concerning, and he's already allowed 5 home runs in 22.1 innings pitched. As bad as the Nationals have been this season, they still rank 12th in batting average, so they're going to have chances to put crooked numbers on the board against Wisniewski if they can string hits together and earn some walks. I trust that the Cubs lineup is legit this season, and they're going to continue to find ways to produce. Give me the over.